Previously in the tale of Goro Majima.
蒼天堀の夜を彩るキャバレーグランドの支配人
I finally get to figure out what happened with this freaking cliffhanger. I'm already emotional. Just bring it on!
マジマの運命は佐川という男の手に握られている。3年前、かつてカムロ町の極道だったマジマは親の意向に逆らったことで組から存在を抹消されていた。やがてマジマは極道へ復帰する条件として佐川からある人間の殺害を命じられる。マジマの標的となったその人物の名は牧村誠。しかし彼女を狙う極道たちの突然の出現によりマジマは思いがけず誠への殺意を失ってしまう。それは仕事を命じられた殺し屋にとって許されるはずもない行為だった。
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. A dark escape. I don't know if I can handle much more. Oh my gosh. He didn't kill her. He didn't kill her. Oh, thank goodness. I was like 99% sure he wouldn't, but I needed the confirmation.
倉庫や古いソファーやらそこら中積まれとる。うろうろしたら怪我すんで。
何があったんです。なんで私がこんな。
そりゃこっちのセリフや。ヤクザ連中が名指しでお前狙おうとる。心当たりないわけないやろ。
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
そんなこと言われても。
牧村誠という名前はテレクラの女どもによう知られとる。そいつはコウモリの入れ墨の男を探しとるらしい。その牧村誠はお前なんか、それとも名前語っとった店長の方か。
それは
お前なんか、せやったらそれがヤクザに追われとる理由か。
What's going on, honey?
知りません。私は何も。
Please tell me what you...
あなたは誰なんですか。
あ、俺か。しょうもない男や。
マジマ。
人一人殺すこともできん。
マジマ。
最低の。
マジマの。
最低の何？
殺し屋や。
嘘。
牧村誠を殺せとだけ言われたんや。相手が目の見えん女とは知らされんかった。けどお前を狙ってたのは俺だけやなかった。
You know, failing as a hitman, I think that's a pretty good thing to fail at, to be honest.
コウモリの入れ墨言うのは何や。なんでそいつを探っとった。いや、
リーさんはリーさんに合わせて。
あの店長はお前さらいに来てヤクザに撃たれた。
撃たれた。でもさっきはすぐ会えるって。
Careful.
安心せえ。あの男何者かわからんが、撃たれるときちゃんと急所外しとった。あの出血ならしな。
本当に。
用が済んだらあの男に会わしたる。けどその前に知ってることを洗いざらい話してもらうで。牧村誠。
Oh my gosh.
私を殺しに来たんならなんで助けたの？なんで殺さないの？
お前は殺され
Do
た
you
いんか
want me to? I mean, it's kind of a reasonable question to ask of her, to be honest.
どの道お前生かしとることがバレたらお前も俺も俺の雇い主に消される。せやけどなんでお前が狙われとるかが分かれば少しはやりようがあるかもしれん。
Yeah, why was it what I heard completely different from who you actually are?
コウモリの入れ墨言うのはないんや。
Was that like a blatant lie? Do they misunderstand you? Are you... What's going on?
それは
そいつがヤクザ雇ってお前を狙ったかもしれんのや。今さら隠してもしゃあないで。
Please, please tell me. I want to help you.
コウモリの入れ墨の話ならリーさんが知ってる。
あ？
リーさんに聞いてください。そうすればわかりますから。
本当やろな。その話もっと早い言えや。いくら急車外しとっても銃で撃たれたんや。出血多量で死んでしまうかもしれんやろ。
あなたさっき大丈夫って。
He did
そ
just
も
say
方
that.
便ちやつや。ええか、
はい
死にたなかったらこっから出るんやない。絶対やぞ。
Is it really okay to just leave her here? Oh, I don't want to leave her alone. I really don't want to leave her alone. Please, I really don't want to leave her alone. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're leaving her alone.
例の一つくらい言うてったらどうや。
山形、朝早くにすまんかったな。
オデッセイでもほとんど使わん物置や。あんなんであんたに菓子作れんなら安いもんやで。けど女閉じ込めるために部屋貸せなんてあんたもええ趣味してんな。
女のことは多分無用や。
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
大胆な男やな。そんなもんライバル店の支配人に頼むことかいな。俺がこの秘密触れ回るとは思わんのか。
このことがある筋に知れたら俺はこの町におれんようになる。もしそうなったらあんた困るやろ。
ああ、
グランドとオデッセイっちゅう店が張り合うてこその蒼天堀や。どっちかの店だけになれば町自体の客足どんだけ減るやろな。野球と一緒や。一強だけのリーグ戦で客は呼べん。オデッセイだけで試合は盛り上がらんで。
なるほど。
Fair enough.
さすがは夜の帝王っちゅうわけかい。わかった。
I have an
あんたの
image
秘
to
密
uphold,
の
you
趣
know?
味は俺の胸にしまっとくわ。せやけど菓子は菓子や。忘れんといてや。
Thanks, dude.
ああ、せや。真島はん。
あ？
あんた、キャバクラには行かはりますか？
キャバクラ？ああ、最近増えてきとるらしいの。グランドやオデッセイみたいなキャバレーとは少しちゃうらしいが。
せや。キャバレーのように時間制のお会計で高級クラブ並みの接待を受けられるっちゅうんで、キャバクラ言うようになったんや。
まだ行ったことないが、それが？
ほな一度行ってみたらええ。蒼天堀の夜の帝王がキャバクラ知らんやなんてよそに知れたら笑われます。
ほう、そんなええもんなんか？
ええ。これからは間違いなくキャバクラの時代や。男も女も必ずキャバクラに流れる。キャバレーは持ってあと数年ってとこやろな。
そこまで言うんやったら、あんたもキャバクラやったらええやないか。台所来るし言うても、そんくらいの金あるやろ。
もうやったわ。けどあかんかった。
なんやと？
ま、いっぺん見てきたらええ。あんたにもすぐにわかるはずや。キャバクラを制す者、夜の街を制する。その言葉の意味。ちいと喋りすぎましたわ。ほな。
Okie dokes. Bye. Gotta track down that big guy, Lee. Wonder if he's still at Hogushi Kaikon. Well, that's our only real, like, hope here, so we're gonna have to do that. Just, it's okay. No. Camera? Okay, just let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. I know it's the long way, but we're gonna avoid Mr. Beatdown. Okay, well, once I'm here, let me see exactly where I'm going. Okay, yeah, I can take this straight down there and go. That's fine. Oh, excuse me, bird. Wait. What's going on here? What is going on here?
Huh?
Get real, you leech! Hmm? And what's all this then? Screw your little sales tax! You want us to pay a tax every time we buy something, you bloodsuckers? You'll bleed the whole country dry! I understand, your anger is justified, but it's a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. Get stuffed! You gonna pay sales tax on that fancy suit that you're wearing, you damn bureaucrat? This tax is only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture! That younger guy is sure taking some heat over some kind of tax issue? Guess it's my lucky day to run into a son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us, all alone in a back alley, no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of the general populace, and I'm here to tell you we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little taste of public opinion, then you'll know what oppression feels like. Please, calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. This pot's about to boil over. Guys, please, calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey, fellas, let's tone it down. No sense gaining up on one guy. Have a little pride, eh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? It's a pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? You watch the news? It's a new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more as tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. This guy's the douchebag? That's highway robbery. Yeah! Well, I about lost it for a second there. Sorry about that. Listen, guys, I totally understand why I'd piss you off, but beating this guy to a pulp isn't going to make sales tax go away, is it? Huh? Who gives a shit? Government needs to know what the people think of their shit policies in a way they'll understand. Direct action. Yeah! Power to the people. If you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You want to stick up for this mosquito, then we'll show you the power of the masses, too. Okay, so what you're really after is blowing off steam. Sure, see how far that gets you with me. Prepare for the revolution, asshole! Oh, wait. I love the breakdancing style. It's so great. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar! Get wrecked. I'm sorry. I was out of line. It won't happen again! Bye. Public outrage sure fizzles fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out for blood. I'm Taiyo Matsuzato. Taiyo, as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink as thanks? That's a good name. Majima. No need for any thanks, though. Yeah. Oh no, I absolutely insist. It's like you got your work cut out for you, though. You some kind of political big shot? Well, I don't have much in way of rank or power, but I am in a position to help steer the country. I came to Sotenbori for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government. Even if you're careful, people are going to be pissed when you steamroll them. But you're trying to make this country a better place to live, right? Gotta take some pride in that. You think so? I knew people would be unhappy with the new tax, but only on a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. If they find out that the sales tax is only the tip of the iceberg, and that there are more taxes on the way, I hate to think how people will react. What? More taxes on top of sales tax? Right. Nothing is set in stone yet, but we're considering many more effective ways of generating revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference, I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. And so, well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, you can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. I wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone can live with. And good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into a fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance, and I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can't say I understand the look of what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, alright? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? You got another mob waiting to string you up?
Yeah.
No, not like that. I want to get your views on taxation. What? I know less than nothing on the subject of taxes. Me too, Majima. Me too. That's why you're perfect. You see, I just had this idea. Perhaps someone who is completely ignorant of taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? I think that's a dumb idea. Please, Majima-san. It's no exaggeration. The fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me advice on taxation policy? If I say no, that's going to be the end of, like, this quest chain. So I gotta go with yes. Okay. You win. Let's talk some taxes. Thank you. Your insight will be invaluable. This is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Sure, lead the way. This is a nice place. Now, you better keep in mind, I don't know the first thing about tax policy. Don't expect much from me.
Hey.
No, that's exactly why I asked you. I only have some unique insights, not bound by typical conventions. So you're basically hoping to strike gold in a copper mine. Well, let's just say you're not completely in the dark with a basic question. Sure. Majima-san, do you know why the government collects taxes from the people? To keep the people down, to provide public services, to collect on our debts. To provide public services, right? At least that's the concept of it. People argue whether or not taxes are actually used in that way, but I shouldn't be talking like I know what I'm talking about. I just kind of, all I know is like word of mouth. What people say, I don't really know anything. And even when it comes to what people say, I don't really know much. I hate this because I'm going to say some stupid things. And this is why this is a bad idea. Don't just ask someone who has no idea. Okay, whatever. I'm going to make a fool of myself by how much of an idiot I am. I talked earlier, when it comes to business, when it comes to anything about money, I am completely clueless. I am really bad at that stuff, okay? Okay, it's for providing public services, right? Ah, yes. That's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. Just like you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, fire departments, and so much more are paid for by taxes. They pay for services that people need to survive. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges and keep them in working order, right? But there's more to it than that. Exactly. They also serve other purposes as it pertains to general wealth, but we don't need to go into that much detail. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're overwhelming me. You're overwhelming me. Like I said, there's a whole lot I do not know. Oh, but aren't you interested in where your money goes? Also, I said before, I think what I meant to say before is people argue whether the money is going into the right public services rather than going into public services in general. See, this is why I just shouldn't talk. I'm an idiot. And then I realized later, oh wait, I said something I didn't mean, or I misunderstood, or I was thinking the wrong thing, or whatever. Just this is a nice place. I want to eat at this place. Once things chill out, somebody take me to a nice place to eat, okay? Oh, but aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to know more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper schooling here. Okay, let's shift to the main thing. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes from the people, what would you tax? Adult entertainment, tobacco... Sato-san? What's Sato-san? Sato-san. What is Sato-san? What do they mean by Sato-san? I have to Google this because I honestly do not know what they... Okay, so I kind of just got the answer accordingly. This is how you should answer. But that doesn't answer my question about what the heck Sato-san is. I will say that the right answer was the one that I was going to say out of these choices, since I don't know what the heck they mean by Sato-san. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a joking response, someone says. Oh, it's a common family name. So taxing everyone with the last name Sato. That's the joke. That's the... Okay, I get it now. Okay. Learn something new every day. So I was going to say tobacco, and that's apparently the right answer. Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting, since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there actually has been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but I suppose they're non-essential. School bus making a whole lot of noise outside. I'm gonna wait. Wait until it passes. And if you're going to jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff you want to start with. People might even be more likely to understand a tax on smokes, right? I see. A tobacco tax. Yeah. Packs around $200 now, or $200 yen now. People bitch and moan, but I think they'd still fork over 300 yen. I see. Interesting. At the 400 yen mark, though, I think I'd have a long, hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think that's the point. I consider cutting back on my intake, too. I think that reminds me. I think as a child, when I think when I first learned about, like, taxing tobacco or whatever, I thought it was for the sake of, like, trying to get people to not smoke anymore, which is the complete opposite of what a tax is doing. So that goes to tell you, I mean, I was a child, mind you, but that just goes to tell you how clueless I've always been on this kind of thing. And what about 500 yen a pack? I'd probably quit cold turkey. You'd quit at 500, but if you raised it incrementally. He started muttering all of a sudden. It's true. It's kind of like what's the saying about, like, bringing up the heat on a boil, where it's like it's some sort of, like, animal, like, is it a frog or is it like a lobster or something that you would, like, boil into a soup or whatever? Maybe it's turtles. It's something morbid, but about, like, if you slowly bring up the heat so that it's so subtle that they don't notice it, or they don't really notice any of it, that before they know it, it'll be at a point where it will kill them. where I think that's kind of what he's saying, is like, if you slowly add it up, you can get people to pay more and more and more. Because it'll be like, oh, it's only gone up a few cents, that's not a big deal. And then the next time it goes up, it's only gone up a few cents, it's not a big deal. And eventually, it'll be a larger amount. I think that's what he's talking about. Again, I'm trying to act like I'm smart, and and I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not. I don't know anything about business and money and all that. What else do you think would have a potential for taxation? I think something that's closely tied to everyday living would have the best potential. Tax tied to everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. Air, pets, gasoline. I mean, very clearly, I already know that the answer is gasoline because I saw it, but very clearly, air, pets, no. So yeah, gasoline. The other ones are bad. How about jacking up the tax on gasoline? A gasoline tax.
Yeah.
Why not? People with cars are obviously living up here. Blech. Why not skim a little more off the top? Price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum, so people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to a price creep, actually. There's also a provisional tariff on gas tax. Yes, there's certainly a room to raise taxes without too much notice. Okay, what's all the money? Why not fit? Why? You're not feeling the one either? Oh. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. And we'll definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Majima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else to say on the matter of taxation? Anything else about taxation?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Well, I was thinking about the sales tax these goofballs were all riled up about. Yes? So next year, we gotta start paying 3% on top of everything we buy, right?
Hey.
Yes, that's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you can go in at that rate, but wouldn't you get more if you bumped it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just a 3% tax caused so much outrage. People wanted to tear me apart. To charge more than that would probably end in an open revolt. No, Taiyo-chan. You ain't thinking. People are pissed because you sprayed a new thing on them, and you had to turtle up. You gotta think about the long game. The long game? Familiarity's a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about this shiny new tax, but once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next thing to bitch and moan about. And that's when you start gradually turning the screws. Every time you hike it up a little, you'll get some more blubbering, but they won't be screaming bloody murder like the first time you introduce the tax. Wanna know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they've already accepted gets a little worse, it's just a fact of life doing what they do. So if you want to pull in the cash, you gotta have a plan to really amp up that sales tax. Majima-san, I'm getting goosebumps. And I think you're terrifying, actually. Are you even of this earth? You really want to know? No, not really. Then, if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think it should go? How high should it go, huh? You're starting at 3%, right? Let me see here. Well, clearly not 50%. I know it's 8%. I feel like if I were questioning it, I'd probably want to go with 8, just because it's kind of a safe bet. But I'm also kind of like 5%. 5% is nice, but I'm thinking in the mind of I don't want to spend more money. So yeah, 8% I already saw was the right answer. So around 8%? I see. 8%, actually. That's a good number. It's neither too close nor too far from a double-digit 10% threshold. There would be dissent among the people, but I imagine it would actually be workable. Yeah, but an 8% sales tax will bump a... I can't speak. Yeah, but an 8% sales tax will bump a 100 yen thing to 108 yen. That'd sure hurt my enthusiasm for buying pricey stuff. Maybe if we went from the initial 3% to 5%, waited for a little longer, then hiked it up to the proposed 8%, then eventually we'd... enough with the muttering under your breath, Taiyo-chan. Oh, sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Majima-san, I'm so glad I took the time to speak with you. Your wealth of ideas. Yeah? Glad it was useful. Useful doesn't even begin to describe it. Please, take this. It's just a token of my thanks. I got Primeval Spirit Stone. What is that? Why did you have that? Okay, I better get going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the text conference tomorrow. Attaboy. Do your country proud, you hear?
Hi.
Will do, Majima-san. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See you. Whew. Never figured I'd be in a position to give a guy in the business of running our country advice. Tayo-chan seems to get a handle on how to go about jacking up taxes, too. Good for him. Wait. Jacking up taxes? Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? Nah. No way. Whoops. 10 Majima sub-stories. I actually genuinely forgot what CP is for. Not even gonna lie.